Okay, because it's just fun to do, because it's so easy, because these stories they just get more and more ridiculous every time they come up. So let's just say this was a real event, right? Why would they have done this, right? Why, how come? Oh, because who met earlier this week? Oh, the BRICS did, and what they do? They launched their new bank and monetary fund, and oh look who's there. The guy that Obama's blaming. Oh, imagine that. And what's even funnier is earlier that day before that plane went down, he pretended to be even madder at the guy and imposed new sanctions on him. So if this was a real thing and this wasn't just a bunch of drama going on right now, this would be a reason, because just like Saddam Hussein, just like Gaddafi, if you go against the dollar, we'll take you out. It's as simple as that. We're going to go one way or the other because they don't got a shred of evidence, but they're blaming this guy right here who just happened to be launching a new bank, a competitive bank, against the U.S.-controlled World Bank. So there you go. And just for fun, because it's got the stupid numerology all in it, and we heard Janet Yellen, right? What'd she say? The Magic 7, she even said in the video, I'll post it below, the Rubik's Cube video I did, which we'll talk about in just a second. She talks about how, well, you know, we're going to try to test your numerology skills, and talks about the Magic 7 in 2014 and all this stuff. And so we're going to get a little bit in this numerology here, because it's funny this happened. We'll get into this in just a second with this stupid plane. But we got the Rubik's Cube, right? 70th anniversary, floating that thing down the Hudson River. Who just got sworn in? Assad for how long? 7 years. You got this, I mean, it just never ends. So for fun, we'll look for our 3, 6, 9, 11s, and of course our favorite one, the 33. See if we can find any. 283 passengers and 15 crew members. Well, there's your 6. 295 people, 3 infants, of course there were. Look at that, and this is my favorite right here, the crash stuff. Flight 17 was due to arrive at Kuala Lumpur International Airport 11 hours and 45 minutes later at 06. Are you kidding me? That's 9/11 right there. And then this is great. This is so great. They're requesting to fly at 35,000 feet, but no. They were told and instructed to fly at 33,000. Of course. And then check this little development out. You're going to love this. This is great.
Now, this coming from the Donetsk State Administration. This is the actual government of eastern Ukraine, not the self-proclaimed government of the pro-Russian rebels, from a Facebook posting saying that pro-Russian rebels have removed 36 bodies.
Oh, I'm sure there were. I'm sure there were 36 bodies. Yeah. Yeah, sure. And then you gotta love this detail. This is a great one. Emergency workers, police officers, and even off-duty coal miners spread out Friday across the sunflower fields because there's Saturn right there, blocking the light. Sunflower represents the eclipse. There it is right there. It's so ridiculous. And look, and the mainstream media is even trying to tell you. They're even trying to tell you. Take a listen. This is as loud as I can get it. I do apologize. I'll put it below.
There now. The Boeing 777 is the world's largest twin-jet airliner. It was launched in 1995. It has a capacity of up to 440 passengers. This particular plane has a bit of a creepy history. Conspiracy theorists would love this one. The plane's very first flight was on July 17, 1997, and its last exactly 17 years later on July 17th, and it was flight MH17 as well. Of course, 2014 being the last day.
See? That's almost like they're trying to tell you. And here, I got another one for you. This is louder, so you'll be able to hear this one better.
Welcome back to The Lead. The coincidences in the crash of Flight 17 can be difficult for the mind to reconcile, beginning with the fact that this is the second disaster involving a Malaysia Airlines plane in just 4 months. Flight attendant Sanjeev Singh reportedly switched shifts to work aboard Flight 17 months after his wife narrowly avoided flying on Flight 370, that other Malaysia Airlines plane that disappeared in March. And then there's Kayleen Mann, whom the AP reports lost her stepdaughter on Flight 17. She also lost her brother, Rod Burrows, and sister-in-law Mary Burrows on Flight 370. But there are also stories like the couple who was supposed to board Flight 17 with their baby. They just missed the flight because of a lack of seats, which unwittingly saved their lives.
I feel like I've been given a second chance, and so hopefully that we'll get there safely and we'll see my family again.
Twists of fate in the crash of Flight 17. Some of them cruel, some of them incredibly lucky. That's it for the lead. I'm Jake Tapper right now.
So it's almost like they're telling you, you know, there are a lot of coincidences, and this story kind of sounds like BS, but we want you to believe it. I mean, that's how I'm taking this stuff. So, and let's talk about this real quick, right? And let's get off that stupid guy's face. Oh yeah, this was funny too, because I forgot to mention this in my last video, the Rubik's Cube video a few days ago. But I tried to point out, because I kind of thought something would happen this week, because they were talking about the return of the polar vortex. So I wrote this in here. I forgot to mention it in the video. I expected some sort of event. No, I didn't expect this, but I expected something. And I didn't expect something weather-wise, because the mainstream media made this big stink about this polar vortex coming back. Basically what they were saying was like, look out, summertime's going to be real nice. That's exactly what it was. It's been like 75 degrees all week. It's been great. And I didn't think there was going to, like, people were going to freeze to death or anything like that. I expected some sort of event. I just didn't know what, and it looks like this is what it is. But anyway, let's talk about that last clip, where that guy was talking about how 36 bodies were removed, okay? This is what they're saying. This is the story. And go through the whole, look through the crash photos. You don't see nothing. There's 1,200 arms and legs that should be out there. You don't see nothing, right? So the thing is, these guys, these dead bodies have been sitting there. They've been sitting there for over a day now. Just sitting there because these rebels, these armed rebels, aren't letting anybody come clean up the area. Not letting them come get the bodies, except for the few that they're like the 36 right there that are leaking out every now and then, or whatever that's all about. So let me get this straight. Family members, where's the outrage from the family members? Saying, you're going to go in there and get my family member's body because you're not going to sit there and let it be treated like roadkill. You're going to go in there and get him, or I'm going to go there and get it. Because some few people got some guns waving him around. Because let me get this straight, right? We're going to drop Black Hawk helicopters, Department of Homeland Security, and FBI to get a child pornographer in Livingston, Illinois, a town of 850 people, but we're not going to send in the cavalry to go pick up a disaster crash site because you got a couple people waving some rifles around. Is that it? Is that right? I'm supposed to believe that? Stupid, man. Stupid. So, yep. There you go. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the supporters out there. Thanks, teammates and subs.